I think it's fine. And it's all for you.
It's perfect, ladies.
Do you want an extra small?
It's not all about just winning a trophy. You know, the fun moments of trying on clothes and, you know, figuring things out.
No, I just need to look good for the camera.
You remember the moments behind the scenes. You remember how you got to that point.
Okay, let's go with this then.
Laura Davis once said the role of a vice captain is to collect the water and bananas for the players, but not anymore.
These first officers, and they get 4, are critically important because the role that they play is to strengthen where a captain perhaps has a particular weakness. And they each have individual roles therein, so it's a very critical part.
I lean a lot on the rest of the captaincy team, like when it comes to the team setup, players who complement each other, like then it's literally a collaboration between all of us.
We have our circle of trust. Whatever's said in our circle doesn't leave our circle. I mean, because at times you got to be a little bit harsh sometimes and say somebody's not playing very well, then you can get their head out of their butt or whatever it is.
I think assistant captains are about balance. It's about finding respective skills that you need in very specific areas. All of those roles are important. I think it is that balance because you cannot do it alone. They have to have the vice captains to fill those roles.
We have Laura Davis, the icon of European golf. She's been a role model for me since I ever started the game. When she talks, we listen, right? We have Caroline Martins. She's one of my absolutely best friends. She's very organized. I talk, she kind of puts it into like systems, into like graphs and all this. And then you have Anna Nordquist. She's kind of the one looking after kind of a lot of the rookies, especially now that I'm not out every week. She's kind of my eyes on site. And then Mel Reed joining the team this year. When I could bring in a 4th captain this year, she was obvious choice. She lives and dies for the Solheim. She has the passion, she has the heart. She has a lot of good energy and kind of feistiness that we need.
I picked all of my captains because I wanted different personalities. We didn't need 5 Stacys. For this year, I have Morgan Pressel doing TV. She's got some good relationships with players, coaches to kind of know what's going on behind the scenes, where their games are at. Angela Stanford is back again. I put Angela on the stats piece to really help me with pairings, and she was actually my first Solheim Cup partner. It's kind of a funny thing, you're like forever bonded with your first Solheim Cup partner. And then new for this year, I brought in Paula Kramer, who is, like Morgan, I mean, top of the list if you look at the records book on the American side, and is like, she is so excited to be doing this. 4th assistant would be Brittany Lincecum, easiest going, but again, tons of experience in the event. She's a great partner to have. Has always played well in team golf. All of them, I trust their opinions, and they've been great to be another set of eyes of just trying to stay in the know.
I think she selected me because, I mean, she knows that it means the world to me. Solheim Cup matters to me, and I think she knows that I'm going to give it everything I have.
She asked if I wanted to be a part of the team, and I said I would do anything to be a part of this team. I'll wash their shoes, I'll clean their golf balls, whatever you need me to do. And then when she said that she wanted me to have the vice captaincy role, I actually think it's the highlight of my golf career.
Being an assistant captain this year, I was so honored when she asked me. You know, always loved representing my country back in the day. I've been on 6 Solheim Cups myself, so to now be an assistant captain under her, watching her be captain, it's just so cool to see her leading the charge.
I told Stacy early on that, you know, I'm going to give her my opinion, and it's up to her to make the decision, but I don't want to ever leave a decision where I haven't told her exactly what I thought.
I'm a doer. So I do things instead of people asking me to have done it.
Running to do things, but also, you know, talking people off a ledge.
If any of the younger ones have got any questions or want to ask me anything, I'm always there to do that. I've played in 12, this is my 4th as a vice captain, and there's not much I haven't seen and done at Solheim Cup.
The Europeans have become extremely dominant it's time to put a stop to it. You know, we keep giving up that cup, and I think we're all ready to get it back.
I think the intensity we'll see at this Solheim Cup is going to be a lot different than Spain. I think it's just going to be very crazy for the spectators, but I think that's what we're all about. We love that atmosphere, and you know, having a crowd against us, I think it's something that's just going to fire all of us up.
It's going to be a fight, and they're going to come out with all guns blazing, and they're going to be fighting until, you know, until there is nothing left of them.
Wearing the red, white, and blue to be inside the ropes representing my country is literally the coolest thing I've ever experienced. So can't wait for the week to get here.
They're going to be really tough again this year, but to go for retaining the cup for 4 times in a row, it just never happened.
Don't underestimate us just because we are Europeans on American soil after them having lost 3 in a row, because we are just as hungry as they are to do this another 4th time, because that has never been done before. And why shouldn't it be us that do it?
I'll be in and out of the golf course this summer, and every time I come, I can just see things progressing and getting closer.
This year, obviously, Stacey has a little bit more say how the course is going to be set up, making the Americans playing to their strengths.
I want some rough. I want it to be tight. That plays to the majority of our team a little bit better.
These players are world-class players, and they will adjust. No matter what the course is like, yeah, we are going to be ready.